Hey guys, probably back in today, another pickup video, and this is one that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I've gotten some incredible Intellivision Homebrews in lately. Bought some Intellivision Revolution, right? Some classics that I really didn't think I'd ever have, but I had the opportunity. Last chance to get this one, so we got it, for better or for worse. And I've also got some absolutely amazing things that my buddy Don out in Edmonton, Tarzilla, has gave me a good deal on, and I'm really happy to add them to my collection. I've got some Xbox stuff. I've got some other special stuff for my Intellivision as well. I can't wait to share with you and show you. And last but not least, I got this very interesting book that has nothing to do with video games, but it's one of the other passions that I have that I love so much in the world of, just pop culture. So can't wait to share this all with you. Coco's excited chewing on her basket, and we will be right back.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Your one stop for all your Intellivision homebrew collecting needs, www.intellivisioncollector.com.
And my friend.
Are you ready for this one, Coco? I'm ready for this one. You're going to pull the mic right over there, aren't you? Huh? I'm ready for this one. Well, we got to start off right. We got to start off with a craft beer. And today I've got a beer from Happy Brewing in Moncton, New Brunswick. And I've had a few different ones from Happy before. I don't think I've ever had this one before. This is Happy Hazy IPA, okay on my own. And you better be on your own because this is a strong beer, 7.1%. So I don't know if I don't think I've had this one before. But man, I'm sort of anxious and looking forward to it here and a little worried I won't be able to open the rest of my pickups after I drink this one. But let's crack her open and check it out. Of course, Happy, I love it, right downtown Moncton, New Brunswick. They have some great beers in there. I just enjoy stopping in there when we're up in Moncton. Mama C and I love going there. Pour with a nice head. Of course, can't get all that in the glass, but we'll put it right over there. We'll fill the rest up later. Very foamy and a little opaque, sort of almost cloudy, but that's IPA style, right? Nice aroma. Smells like a strong IPA. I'll tell you that right now. Let's try it out. You know, it's got an amazing flavor, and I really don't even feel the kick. That's something else. That is a really smooth, for 7.1%, that's a very smooth IPA. Yes, sir. We'll top that glass right up right now, let me tell you that. So I haven't had a Happy beer yet that I haven't really liked. Really top-notch stuff. So this is another one. If you ever get the opportunity, you're up in Moncton, New Brunswick, or around Atlantic Canada, or any place you can pick up something from Happy Brewing, by all means, you should pick it up, including this one right here, Hazy IPA, okay on your own. So beautiful. Cheers. I'm going to start off today's video with a pickup that's nothing to do with video games. You might have seen some of the videos on my channel. I have a couple videos on my channel that are to do with some pop culture. My absolute favorite television show of all time, and I don't hide it very well. I talked about it this week on my my live stream because it was the 52nd anniversary of MASH just this last week gone by. And I talked about a podcast called MASH Matters that I've been listening to, and it stars Ryan Patrick, and it also stars from the show itself, Igor Stravinsky, and that is Jeff Maxwell, if you remember that show at all. And he was the mess tent guy, and he put out a cookbook way back when, and it is called Secrets of the MASH Mess, The Lost Recipes of Private Igor. And it's so cool. Now, this book was released, back in the 90s or something like that. And, of course, for whatever reason, the original print, the original files that made this book, they were lost. So listening to the podcast, I found out that was one of the things that really disappointed Jeff Maxwell, that they really, they were still selling copies of it on eBay, but they're of extraordinarily poor quality. So he went through the whole process, found all the pictures, got everything together again, and made another new version of this back to the original high quality that it had back in the original day. Oh, Ralph's barking up there. And what we have here, we have the 50th anniversary edition, which returns this book right to its original beautiful state with all kinds of nice pictures and stuff. I'll put a few of the pictures in here, and recipes after recipes. And if you know MASH, of course, the cream of weenie soup, and there's chili in here, and there's all kinds of famous things that they had in the show that you sort of turned your stomach a little bit. But in actuality, these recipes are really, really good. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because it's really cool. If you love MASH, not expensive. This is a wonderful thing to add to try out some of the recipes in. The Secrets of the MASH Mess, The Lost Recipes of Private Igor, 50th Anniversary Edition. So right on, so happy to have it. All right, but this is about video games, right? This is a pickup about video games, and the first one I'm going to have right here is for my Xbox collection. I'm so freaking close, and I'm going to tell you where I'm at after I open this one. Let's check it out. Here it is. We have World Racing 2 right here. It is like I am now down to needing only 2 games. And I'll say this, I think this is kind of like the only game that I need. It's the only regular style game. And this one came with the manual, came with the disc. Had a hard time finding this for a decent price. I found it's a little bit, these games are just going up in price all the time. Now it's got some paper down here, so a sticker residue on the cover here on the case. I can get that off, no problem. But really, really happy to add this. Of course, World Racing wasn't a bad game on the Xbox, and this is a fairly well-rated game as well. World Racing 2. So, man, I am down to 2 games, and I am just so happy. Man, we're almost there. We're almost there. Hopefully within the next couple of videos I'll get there. I know I have one of them on the way, and one of them I haven't quite found just yet. But man, it's really been an amazing journey, as I've said 5,000 times now. And every time I make a little step like this, it's just something else. So World Racing 2, really happy to add that one finally to my collection. Next up, I was online the other day on eBay scrolling through things, and we were actually on the gogamego channel talking, during their chat on Wednesday nights, and we were scrolling through stuff, and I had seen this before, but hadn't picked one up. Well, I bit the bullet that day, and I actually ordered one, and I ended up that same evening talking with the person who's making these. And what it is, without beating around the bush anymore, I got myself a PiRTO 2 right here, which is a flash cart that contains all of the 125, and you could use it in your Intellivision console. Really friggin' cool. Of course, it's got a code right here, or a USB port where you can add more games on it. I have not looked into it too awfully much as of yet. I wanted to get it while the opportunity was there. They're available on eBay from James Boner. Talking to him that night, a couple times since. Maybe we'll see him on here someday. We'll talk about this. It does have things that aren't quite as good as the LTO Flash. Like this won't play JLP games, if you know what that is. The more highly advanced bank switching homebrews. Things that take advantage of the JLP board. This one doesn't play, but you never know. It may someday, right? But what was really cool, James got a hold of me a couple days later and said he'd been toying with it, of course, printing these cases, right? And after he sent me this one, he said, hey, I've tweaked that a little bit now. And he went and he, free of charge, get this open again, he sent me a second one. And not a second whole PiRTO, but he sent me a second case. I guess, where's the, take it apart here, like this is for the, I could replace the case. This one fits a little bit better in the system. It's got the little name plate here I could put on it. And I just take the screws out of this one and put them in here, but it's just a little bit tweaked, the 3D printing of it. So really cool of James to do that. Again, these are available on eBay. off and on, but I think there's some there now. Take a look. I'll put a link to, if I can't put a link to a current auction, I'll put a link to James's web store, and you can check it out, and maybe you'll decide to get one for yourself. So PiRTO 2, actually, PiRTO 2. These were originally created over in Italy, and it's open source software, so different people have put things out. I know that I have one from Harvey Decline that's RTO Flash, and now I have the PiRTO, but originally it was developed over in Italy. It's kind of neat. Really cool as an alternative to the LTO Flash. Is it really? Well, maybe not quite yet, but maybe I'll do a comparison video coming up sometime soon. But anyway, James, thank you so much for making this. Love it as a collectible, love it as a practical thing to use my original hardware, and then to send me the updated case, that's above and beyond, so very much appreciated. Right on, glad to have it. All right, next up, I've got a box here. Do you recognize those style of boxes? I know that a couple of the great homebrew publishers use boxes that look exactly like this, right? Intellivision Collector, absolutely. Intellivision Revolution, you bet. This one is from Intellivision Revolution. Really happy to have gotten this one. Didn't think I'd ever have this game. You're going to know this game when you see it, let me tell you that. I don't know if there are any of these still available or not. I got one of the last ones. The other day I looked, there was still one available. But anyway, let's open it up, take a look at what it is first before we talk about that at all. All right. Here it is, all wrapped up. I have got a copy of, yeah, you guessed it, Hotel Bunny. So Hotel Bunny, like I said, has to be one of the most notorious Intellivision homebrews ever made for the system. Made by Sebastian Mahai way back when, and then later published by Intellivision Revolution, 6-8 years ago. The game's been pretty much out of print, but there were a few copies left. And according to Rev, this is the last opportunity for anybody to pick up a copy of these. I think there was, one, like I said, one left when I got mine, or when I last looked. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. I'll put the link to the expired auction, or if there's one copy left, you can pick it up yourself down below. But man, it's a simple game. I played it on the channel. I got an old guys and old games out on it. We did it on Astro Smash Mondays a while back. But still, I saw that, thought, well, with it all over, you know, people, some say it is maybe one of the worst Intellivision homebrews ever made. And I think that I would actually argue that point. It's simple. There's not a whole lot to the game, but it's not the worst game ever made. It's playable. It's kind of fun. It is fun. It's short. It's just something you can turn on and play for 3 or 4 minutes and have a good time with, and then go play something else. And that's kind of the nature of the games from back in that pre-Crash era, right? The Intellivision, Atari, ColecoVision. You didn't play those long-term like you do games nowadays. So this really epitomizes that. And if you read the story behind it, of course, Sebastian has a website where he talks about how he made this, how he came up with the ideas, and I've always found that very interesting. I'll put screenshot up here, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But again, I never thought that I'd have a copy of Hotel Bunny. I guess I do now, so really happy to have it, as simple as it is. All right, so now let's get to the big one from this this pickup video. This is from Tarzilla out in Edmonton, and a few months ago, we've been working on this for a few months. A few months ago, he got hold of me and said he had a few games he was going to get rid of, just sort of thinning the stock, per to say. He probably had multiple games of these, and he said, great guy, really happy. He gave me the opportunity to pick them up for a good price. It took me a little while. I got him everything, and I got the games here now, you know. So this has been in the works for quite a while. They're games that, again, just like Hotel Bunny, I never dreamed in a million years I'd ever have copies of these games. There aren't that many out there and available. But yeah, so excited. Well, I got this a couple days ago, and I've been talking to him, saying, I can't wait to open it, but I got to get set up and do my video. So here I am, and I am very anxious. As much as I'm delaying and talking right now, I'm extremely anxious to open it up and see what's in there. Because he also told me at one point, he says, well, would have sent your stuff out by now, but I'm waiting for something else to put in the box with it. And I thought, uh-oh, what's that going to be? After some of the things like my Lock and Chase 8K video a little while back, I thought, I might have to edit this video down and censor it. I don't know. But he told me for sure that it is not that type of thing. So, all right, let's open it up. And I'm so anxious to see what's in here. and to show it and share it with you, because the games that I know are coming are really, really something else. So let's open it up and check it out. Oh wow, nice, super well packed inside bubble wrap. I'm gonna set it down on the floor, reach over and pick stuff up. Oh wow, pulling stuff right out. There's a big box here. Well, actually, there's another thing here first. I don't think I know what this even is. Holy crap. I'm going to carefully open the bubble wrap on this. Pull the tape off it here. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at this. This I did not know was coming. It is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's in great shape. He sent me a copy of Moonblast. Laser Blast, right? I've seen this game. I've seen the ROM and such was just kicking around. But obviously I've never had a copy like this. This is beautiful. Intellivision Revolution title. Absolutely beautiful. And it looks just like Laser Blast. It's just the graphics. I love that Activision style graphics. And that is an absolute friggin'... That's a real banger right there, let me tell you that. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Don. I can't get over it. That's something else I never dreamed. Holy cow. And you know, the thing is I played Laser Blast back in the day, and I love that game. As simple as it is. And I wish I had done more for the patches back in the day. I didn't do that. I didn't send the stuff in. I can remember trying to take some pictures a couple times. It wasn't like now, oh, put your phone up and take a picture. You had to get a friggin' 110 camera, try to get a picture, send it away. 3 months later, you get the film back developed, and the picture was like all blurry or flash and washed out. You couldn't do it. So, oh, I wish I had done more of that, because I know I could have probably had the 1,000,000 Point Club or Laser Blast back in the day. But. So I'm going to jump in right here because I found something out as I was checking out this box and taking the pictures later on. And that, take a look at this picture, is there actually is the patch included with this this homebrew here, and it's absolutely awesome. So here I am talking about how I wish I had the patch from back in the day, and I got a patch with this one, so that is beautiful. But that's not all. I also missed something else in the box, which I'm going to show you right now. So when I go through the rest of the video with the other games, I missed this altogether. Don says, well, did you see this? I said, no, where is it? Look, there it was in the side of the box of the packing material. He sent me the Submarine that comes with Sea Venture. Pretty cool, really. All these plastic submarines they had made. Yellow Submarine, rated a Intellivision Sea Venture package that came with Intellivision Revolution version of Sea Venture back in the day. So it's really cool to have that as well. I'll stick pictures of right in here of it as well. And let's get back to the rest of the video. Anyway, I digress. Let's get over to the other box. I think this is what I actually knew was coming. I gotta get in here though. I don't know how to get into it. Is that a... This is well taped. Oh yeah, here we go. We got it. We got it. There we go. Okay, we're in. Here's the opening. Let's take a look at what's in this one. More bubble wrap. Oh, look at this. Just slice that tape off that very carefully. You want to talk about Intellivision Homebrews that are difficult to get. Oh, wow. I think you might have got a little glance. Oh, there's something else in there, too. Just like in a bubble wrap bag here. Get it opened up here. Get it opened up. Oh, my. Oh, my. Get that out. Holy cow. I have got a copy here of Sydney Hunter and the Sacred Tribe. An actual physical copy. This is Collector Vision, is it not? Holy cow. It's serial number 0169. That is amazing. A beautiful, glossy, gatefold box. Exidy. That is something else right there. And then, in with it, is Sydney Hunter and the Caverns of Death, the CD soundtrack to go with it, again from CollectorVision. Oh my word, right there, CollectorVision down the bottom of that screen. I thought I knew it was CollectorVision, but that is amazing. That is simply amazing. I played this game, but I never dreamed that I'd actually have the homebrew copy of it. Plus with the soundtrack thing to go with it, that's something else. But there's one more in here. All right, let's pop this one open. You saw that Sydney Hunter game, so you probably have a good idea what this one is. Get this off carefully. Come on. Oh, here we go. We're getting it. Here we go. It is Sydney Hunter. Get that out. And the Shrines of Peril. Isn't that a beautiful box? Oh my word, the condition of that's incredible. I'm getting those in plastic cases in a hurry, let me tell you that. That is absolutely beautiful. Manufactured by CollectorVision down at the bottom. I didn't dream that I'd ever have these. Of course, this is sort of on the heels of Smurf, right? Very similar style game as the Smurf games. And man, this is absolutely incredible. So, my God, Don, thank you so much. Thank you for making that offer to me when you decided to get rid of these games back in the spring. And thank you for being patient for me to get them from you. Really, really happy that I did. What fabulous additions to the collection. And great games to play, too. I have to play a little bit more of them, I guess, lately. Coming up, maybe I'll do some videos on them as well and try to get a little bit better at them. But, man, that is just simply too cool. Right on. Well, guys, couple things about this video. First and foremost, Coco actually made it through the whole thing this time. Yeah, she's asleep, but she made it through the whole video, not like the last couple times we've done them. And the second thing is, oh my God, what amazing Intellivision Homebrews to add to the collection. The 2 Sydney Hunter games, I got a soundtrack there. Moonblast, I had no idea was coming. Thank you again so much, Dawn, for everything, and that too. And Rev, right on. Glad to get that copy of Hotel Bunny. It's a special game. I don't care how simple it is or what some people say about it. It's a very notorious, well-known, and I'm really glad to have a physical copy of it. So that's beautiful. Xbox game, 2 to go. PiRTO. It's amazing what people will do with these systems nowadays. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today. I got to get these put away in some nice, safe place. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help the channel. You can also join the membership down below. You get some videos ahead of time for free. We have members-only live streams once a month. A lot of fun. Join the chat, and man, it's also, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. Anyway, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you in the next video. You take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50.
Hey, it's Steve Jones from the Steve Jones Box Company. You're watching Papa Pete, the old ass gamer.
What?